Hello, this is Seneca Harris, and I'm coming to you with another video commentary brought to you by the UrbanWire Media Network, where we shine a light on issues impacting the urban community. Now, today I just want to do a quick video commentary about a situation that's very troublesome to me. And as always, on this channel we talk about a wide variety of topics, but we also get into stories dealing with church and religion at times. And this story is very, very important because it teaches us that we have to understand who we are following, especially when it comes to the men and women of God that have churches opened up, have these ministries opened up, and they feel that they can say and do whatever they want, and people are supposed to accept it. And what's so troublesome is, like, a lot of times people don't question these pastors. They follow blindly behind these people. They can get up in the pulpit and stand in God's sacred temple, in his sacred space, and speak to the people any kind of way. And these people don't ask any kind of questions. They follow blindly. And a lot of these pastors, especially the male pastors, they're very chauvinistic. And a lot of these churches are mainly filled with women. So they're very manipulative in how they talk to these women. And you notice they don't talk foolish or talk out the side of their neck to another man. So this pastor by the name of Travis Jennings, this isn't the first time that he's been in the news. Recently, he's been in the news for saying something controversial through a quote-unquote deliverance service. Now, this woman came up for prayer, and he told her that she has excuse my language, I'm just repeating it, a bitch spirit on her, and he's going to pray this bitch spirit out. So we're going to go to this clip because y'all think I'm playing with you. Y'all think that I'm making this up. So I'm going to go to this clip, and we're going to come back with the rest of this commentary.
Rejection that's been a part of your life. You've been called ugly. You've been called a bitch before. I command the spirit of bitch to come out. I command the spirit of bitch to come out. Everyone that called you a bitch, everyone that called you a who want me to critique them right now on the spot? Kim, you're a minister, so I got to respect that. No. I got to respect that, because if I do it, then they won't respect you. You do it? Come here, right here. Come right here. Now, she said she going to do this, didn't she? Did I call her out? Did she come on herself? All right, so you need to lose weight. Find a good bra. You need to go to Intimates. It's called Intimates. I took my wife. My wife knew nothing about anything. My wife knew nothing because she came from a family who didn't know anything about anything. I took my wife to a place that we don't buy bras at Victoria, not black women that got large breasts. So you need to get your bra made. And it's not that expensive. No, baby, you get a good bra, it's almost like having a breast lift. You feel me? So you're losing weight, I can tell that. Okay, now this is the thing about losing weight, you ready? You wear the same clothes. So what you're going to have to do now, you're going to have to get intermediate clothes. What's intermediate clothes? Clothes that you can wear, and that you're losing weight, and it'll go down with you. It's like spandex clothes that stretch. So when you do come down, it comes down with you. Because if you keep wearing these big clothes with breasts to your belly button, that's not attractive. Number one, you want to get a bra. If you don't like what I'm saying, you can leave now, baby. This is my church. I'm 30 years in this with no scandal. All right. So number one, bra. Number two, get some new clothes that can come down with you. Ready for this? You ready? Now, I know you personally. So I'm not going to reveal who you are, what you are. So what you want to do, you want to now evolve out of the victim mentality. You remember when you told me what you did for a living? Well, what you did in that marriage, and you was a leader and blah, blah. It comes along with the victim mentality. It does. It comes along with the victim mentality. Anytime you are a first lady, anytime that you are a leading lady, or a wife, that victim mentality comes along with it. It doesn't mean you sit in the house and pout, but it means you're always on defense. So you have never really breathed and been open. That's not you. That's not you. People only come into your life when you give them the ability to come into your life. Can I share something with you? Say, share it. You'll always be by yourself like that. Because a man don't have time and the energy to be trying to answer algebra and geometry to come into your outer court. Everyone should be able to come into your outer court. That's how you meet men, outer court. Everyone should be able to come into your outer court.
Right. Okay.
People should now work to go into your inner court. And they should give their life for your most holy place. But everyone should have access to your outer court. That's good? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? You ain't ready yet, baby. You ain't ready yet. You sure? Okay, come. Number one, your hair. Number one, your hair, you're all over the place, and that's too much. That's too much. That's too much. And then you want to work on being sensitive and cute. The reason why you're rough is because your mother was a single parent. Number two, you're a divorcee. And it's not because, now listen, I'm your father. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely wonderful, absolutely powerful, absolutely God's apple, absolutely God's star. But you're not going to marry God. I wish I did, y'all, but I didn't marry him. So you want to do something with your hair. Your hair's all over the place, because when a man sees your hair, he said, okay, she's wild. You know? And wild means sexual. Okay. I know I got homosexuals in here, but how many heterosexuals I got? Men. Son, don't wild mean sexual? Yeah, come on, bro. See, that's heterosexual. So you want to do something with you didn't know that. You're a tease. You're a tease. You're a tease. So that means you've been a tease all your life. And that means you have a heart veneer. Now that heart veneer comes from being your mother was a single parent. So you've seen women hustle. You've seen women almost like sweat. That's dysfunctional. To see your mother kill herself to raise you, you think she's doing you a favor. She's absolutely traumatizing you. Because you're going to be just like her. You're so busy working hard, being the mother and the father. Come on. Now, you won't say it because you go to a good church, but tell the truth. Have you thought about that, raising your sons, that you have to be the mother and the father? See that? And because of that subliminal belief, it has created a physical veneer. How many women tell the truth? I don't want to be this rough, but sometimes it comes across. It goes right back to how you were raised. Okay? That make any sense? Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Oh, come on, Antoinette. All right, stay right there. Antoinette, you are absolute. Okay, I have to say this. Okay, apple of God's eye. Absolutely amazing. Why y'all laughing? It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. I would never do you like that because you hit my daughter. We'll have no covenant together. See, when you have covenant with someone, they can whoop your behind and you'll never leave the house. All these little runaways. All right, you ready? You're absolutely amazing, but guess who you're the savior. So you're going to attract men that you got to save. And half of those are going to be homosexuals or deadbeats or men that always have you ready for this? How old are you, baby girl? Oh, you're 30 years old. Okay, you're 30 years old. So guess what man you want? You want a man that he's a puzzle. Yeah, you want a puzzle. Mm-hmm. That way you're looking puzzled now. Because you want a man that you can help put his puzzle together. Have you noticed, Antoinette, ever since you was like 8, 9 years old, you've been helping everybody? You grew. Matter of fact, you was doing grown folk stuff at 10. Oh, you forgot I'm a prophet too. I do more than the cars and houses. So you've been doing grown folks. Yeah, my soul. Your mother, whoever raised you, put too much responsibility on you, and it broke your adolescence. So guess what's going to happen to you? When you turn 35 years old, you're going to get butt naked and start doing young folk stuff. Oh, yeah, 35 is going to be your year. But I curse it now. 35 is going to be the year that in mid-30s. Say why? When you never had a youth, you're going to have to now, the enemy is going to try to cause you to relive what you never had. You never went to a party, you're going to a party. You never had a one-night stand, you're going to have a one-night stand. You never drunk, you come talk. Raise your hand if you know Apostle ain't lying. You went through that one time or two. All right, you got delirious. Okay, so you're going to find a man like that. That's whoa. Because you know why? Because all the folk you hang around is a project. Your husband is going to be all the girlfriends you hang around with now. A mess. Well, that ain't on me. That's on you. Are you ready? Step close if I'm telling the truth. You don't have any millionaire friends. Step close if I'm telling the truth. Every last close friend you do have a secret enemy that they know they have a proclivity, but they refuse to make the necessary demonstrative steps to get free. Have you ever given money to these individuals? And the person that you absolutely love the most is the one that don't pay nothing back. Thank you. So everybody who I just called, you need to cut them Negroes right now. Cutting people doesn't mean I don't talk to you anymore. It means I'm going to redefine the relationship. How do you redefine a relationship? Hey, baby, you doing well? Okay, good. I see you. All right.
All right, we're back with the rest of this commentary. Now, the first two clips that I showed you guys were clips that were taken out of his service recently. The first one was the most recent one where he called the woman a bitch, talking about she has a bitch spirit, and that he was going to pray this quote-unquote bitch spirit out of her. And the second video was a video that was recorded a couple of months ago when he made the controversial comments to different women in the congregation, calling himself trying to critique them. And here's my thing about the whole situation. You as a man of God feel comfortable enough to stand in God's holy and sacred temple and spew out this type of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you to sit up here and feel comfortable to call somebody a bitch and then do it in the name of God, this says a lot about you. You are a very disgusting person. And, you know, a lot of people have been going in and roasting this guy online, talking about, look, you judging by your looks, you ain't got no business or no right trying to go in and judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, it's like, where are the real men in that church? Like, nobody thought to pull this pastor to the side and kind of G-check him and get him together and be like, man, you can't be talking to these women like that. And I want to know, are these women single? Do they got husbands? Do they have boyfriends? Because ain't no real man gonna let nobody, I don't care if it is a pastor, sit up there and call your woman out, talking about the way she looks, talking about her titties are sagging, and talking about she can't dress, and calling her bitches and stuff like that. Ain't no real man gonna put up with that. So I'm really questioning the men in that church, and I'm questioning, is he targeting these women that are single and that have these issues self-worth and self-value, issues dealing with self-worth and low self-value. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a precautionary tale that we have to know who we're sitting up under. We have to know about these pastors, because a lot of these people that are following these pastors are brainwashed. They're already fragile. You know what I'm saying? They're going to these churches looking for healing, and they're getting torn down. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy for you to go in on women. It's easy for you to go in on people that are weak and that are vulnerable, but you're not going in on no real man that's gonna go toe to toe with you. You sitting up here talking about these women. I said the only woman man you gonna get is a homosexual man, and a man is this and that and the other. And my thing is, it's like, you got so much stuff to say, but you looking questionable. You looking like a whole fraud out here. So my thing is, it's like, we have to start checking these people. We can't just allow people just impart all this junk and this foolishness into our lives. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to get down in these comments and let me know what you think about the whole situation. Do you think that these women were wrong for sitting up in that church and allowing this to go on? And do you think the men are wrong as well for allowing this pastor to talk to them like that? And what do you feel about these churches today? And I hate to say this, but unfortunately, a lot of this stuff that we're seeing today is coming out of the black church. And it's really unfortunate, because the black church at one time was the epicenter of our community, where we can come and be educated. We can be come to be mobilized to get involved in our communities, where we can be encouraged, where we could educate our young people. It was just a center of positivity. And now you see people are turning away from the church. People are giving up on religion. They're giving up on God. And it's very unfortunate, because I feel that pastors like this are the reason why people have lost hope in God and have lost hope from, hope of religion. So let me know what you guys feel. Get down in those comments. Let me know what's up. Feel free to subscribe. Check out our podcast, The T in the Urban Wire. You can check us out on Spotify. We're on TuneIn Radio. We're on Google Podcasts. We're on iTunes. So yeah, just check us out. You can just look us up under the Urban Wire Media Network, and all our shows will pull up. Until next time, take care of each other and love yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.